For this CTF, we will be using VirtualBox, which is a free virtual host that is easy to use and install. Once installed, we will start up the target machine as well as our attack machine that is running Kali Linux for the VirtualBox. It is a part of the Drifting Blues series of CTFs and provided enough challenge as a fun machine to exploit. The first step of the CTF is installing the machine onto the virtual host. Finally, we need to check the web server that is being run by the target machine is running as intended. We can do this by typing the target machine's IP address into a web browser. The results are as follows. The web displayed nothing important other than the login page in which we have no login credentials to access the web. We need to do other course of action in order to find any attack vector of this target machine. The second step to the CTF is to do a port scan of the target to determine what ports are open, and we use one of the most powerful scanning tools. At the same time, we will check the version of the open ports to identify any vulnerabilities if available. We also use "-a" to check the service version of the target machine and save it inside the nmapscan.txt file. We find that there are two open ports, port 22 and port 80. The versions do not have any extreme vulnerabilities, but we do know that this CTF level is an easy level. We may find any vulnerability about this target machine stored in Metasploit framework. As we can see, when we open the Metasploit framework, we found a vulnerability that is linked to eyes of network machine. Now we know that this machine is exploitable using Metasploit framework. In order to use the exploit, we must choose it by entering the line use exploit. After that, we must type options in order to set up the attack. As we can see, the R host, which is the target machine, and L host, which is our machine, has been set up, so we need to configure it so the exploitation phase can be executed. After we set up the L host and R host, we can execute the attack by typing run, and the Metasploit framework will start exploiting the vulnerabilities and create session with the target machine. As we can see, after we type run, the Metasploit start to perform the attack and create sessions with the target machine, and we are technically inside the machine. After that, we have to change the shell to bash in order to have the root access. So we must enter this code to have the root access. Now, if we type who am I, it will respond as root. Then we just need to change directory to root and see all the file in the directory. As we can see, the root directory we see as flag.txt file. That might be it, so in order to inspect, we can open it using the cat command. Finally, we can see that the message displayed and said, "Congratulations, it means that we successfully found the flag inside the machine."